An initial consultation occurs when a health professional meets a new client for the first time, which serves the purpose of gaining an understanding of their health-related background, including medical history, undertaking a pre-exercise screening questionnaire, and discussing achievable outcome goals, which in turn aid in the prescription of an exercise plan. The following presentation will demonstrate a consultation between an exercise physiologist and their new client, covering all the necessary aspects and information required of an initial consultation. This consultation will break down and discuss the information provided through new client screening, pre-exercise screening, consultation notes, and needs analysis. As a result of the information obtained by the physiologist, an action plan and recommendations of appropriate tests will be generated and suggested as a way for the client to achieve their respected outcomes and goals in a sustainable manner. The following are details of our client. The following forms and pre-screening tools were selected using tomorrow's consultation. The purpose of a pre-participation screening can be summarized by 4 key concepts. Identify individuals with medical contraindications, excluding them from performing certain health-related physical fitness assessments. Determine who should have a medical evaluation by a doctor prior to the fitness assessments. Establish who requires medical supervision during these assessments, and determine if an individual has other health-related medical concerns. There are, however, certain limitations of these tools, and the suggested approach is to tailor the pre-screening methods to the client, as the pre-screening requirements will differ from a 15 to 75-year-old, i.e. age-related diseases. An informed consent is a process that the subject acknowledges has been informed of the purpose, method, risks and benefits of the test. Tomorrow signed and dated the informed consent, acknowledging her participation. A physical activity readiness questionnaire or PARQ form allows an individual to gauge whether they are ready to undertake physical exercise based on 7 simple yes-no questions related to their health. There are limitations to PARQ, however, and an example of this is the application of the screening to a certain age range. As stated by Charlesworth and colleagues, and supported by a majority of health professionals, exercise restraints rarely apply to those under the age of 15 and over the age of 69 years of age, unlike they did 2 decades ago. There are certain limitations to PARQ screening, as it does not cover the client's lifestyle, medical history, or client goals, hence would not be considered a comprehensive tool to be used on its own. Tamara used and answered no to all 7 questions, suggesting she can commence or increase her current physical activity levels. The ACSM risk stratification screen is based upon the presence or absence of cardiovascular disease or the risk of a client's cardiovascular disease. Results from this screen test determine whether doctor's intervention or consultation is required prior to exercise. Tomorrow's screening indicated low risk of cardiovascular disease, and the limitations, however, to the screening involve no focus on client goals or other lifestyle history information. The ESSA pre-screening tool has 3 stages and aims to determine if an individual is fit for exercise. Stage 1 is compulsory to complete, however stages 2 and 3 are optional, focusing on family history and measurements. As detailed as this tool is in screening clients' medical history, it does not take into account clients' goals or current lifestyle, and thus would require other forms to accompany it in a consultation. Tomorrow's screening suggests that she is a low-risk client fit for exercise. The Fantastic Lifestyle Checklist is designed to allow one to gauge their current behavioural patterns. However, this tool provides only effective when paired with other more detailed pre-screening tools, as it only provides a general understanding of one's lifestyle. Similar to the PARQ tool, the client's goals and specific medical history have been overlooked. Based on the final score, Tamara received 76 out of 100, categorising her lifestyle as very good. A new client screen and initial consultation notes allows an exercise physiologist to gain a sound understanding of their client's medical history, measurements, observations, and exercise background. It also provides information on the client's goals and outcomes specific to what they want to achieve. Tamara's main goal is to improve her health and fitness. Upon this further discussion, it was concluded that her goals fell into 3 main areas: health, behaviour, and exercise. Addressing these key aspects will allow Tamara the best chance to achieve her overall goal. As her Fantastic Lifestyle questionnaire suggests, Tamara is also running late almost every day in her current life. Developing a consistent training regime will allow her to develop a general health-related fitness which is able to fit into a busy lifestyle. It is imperative that it maintains consistency so that she doesn't give up in the long term. It is critical to understand the key components to achieve consistent and sustainable exercise regime, as well as the appropriate health and fitness level. Health-related fitness can be defined as a component of physical fitness associated with some aspects of good health and/or disease prevention. Health-related fitness can be assessed through 5 main areas: flexibility, muscular endurance, muscular strength, cardiorespiratory endurance, body composition. To form a solid base for tomorrow's health-related fitness goals, ACSM guidelines need to be taken into account. ACSM physical activity guidelines outline recommendations for the general population of healthy individuals on the quality and quantity of physical activity, which currently is 150 minutes of moderate intensity per week. With this in mind, a broader base of health-related fitness can be created, allowing tomorrow to ease into more specific training goals in the future. The following table represents the main physiological variables associated with health-related fitness, including the respiratory system, cardiovascular system, metabolic response, and muscle recruitment. A study in the New England Journal of Medicine tested 6,213 male participants found exercise to be a more powerful predictor of mortality than any other established risk factor. There were 1,256 recorded deaths during the follow-up period. Those who did survive recorded improved physiological abnormalities with respect to cardiovascular and respiratory function. Similarly to a study found in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning in 2012, found a range of exercise intensities all had a positive effect on individuals with metabolic responses, further supporting the benefits of health-related fitness. Based on the information provided by both background literature and the pre-screening tools, there are 5 tests that are recommended to monitor tomorrow's 5 health-related fitness areas. The following table represents each component of health-related fitness and their appropriate testing mechanisms to track tomorrow's progress. Over time, continual measurements of these tests is recommended at appropriate intervals, for example every 3 months, as it will represent the improvements which tomorrow makes in each aspect of her health-related fitness areas.